say this. By the way, can you see the screen in my glasses?
A little glare.
That's whack. I hate that shit. But anyway, so it's your man T-Mobile across the global, aka Bill Cosby.
You still with that bullshit?
I'm still with that bullshit.
And it's your man Kobra Karate sipping something light, iced tea. Tomorrow night, it's Patronus Sprite. It's my new shit. Patronus Sprite, bro.
I got the burr in my Pittsburgh cup. My P cup.
I was gonna represent that P.
Yeah, I got the burr in there. You know what's whack though? Like in Worcester, wearing the P hat was kind of like having a target on you.
You already know.
But out here, you kind of look like bummy because it's like everybody out here wears it. Everybody. So it kind of looks like the shit you throw on to go to the store right quick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not a statement. It's, oh, this was laying by the door and I put it on before I left. It's kind of like that. I don't like that.
That's the Yankee fitted over there.
Yeah, son. That shit is a white t-shirt. Like a pirate shirt is a white t-shirt. A pirate's hat is, oh, my hair wasn't combed, so I threw this hat on. Sort of.
I'm pretty sure they got the most exclusive and some of the illest P hat joints too. Pittsburgh
Every single thing you could think of and things you didn't think of.
Yeah.
Nigga, they got pirate fidget spinners out here.
Oh, of course. See, especially towns like that. Like we say, when you in the capital, I mean, or where the team is at, motherfuckers go hard for their team.
Yo, and then like the sporting events be crazy. Yeah. If you go to a Pirates game, niggas are getting the shit beat out of them. People in the stand still going crazy. Nigga gets a bunt. Niggas just wilding.
Yeah, that's like Red Sox fans. You know what I'm saying? You go to Boston, yo, motherfuckers go crazy. Talk some shit about the Red Sox when they're losing.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm saying you might get jumped.
But so the shit is the weird thing out here is, I don't know if it's just me. You know me. I've never been the one to claim racism on shit. Like, I don't really see that. But out here, I feel like it's more of a rich people, poor people sort of shit. Like, I live in a neighborhood of poor white folks. And as far as I can tell, they don't give a shit when they see me. So, I don't know. Like, they kind of just like, oh, this motherfucker makes as much money as us. So it's kind of like,
shit, until it matters.
Yeah, until it matters.
Yeah.
You know, they probably hate a rich nigga more than a poor nigga. But I think they don't like a rich cracker either. So.
Nah, I hear that. Yeah, it's all about class. You know, classism.
Well, I don't know about all about, but it's about that to some degree. You know.
I mean, at the end of the day, that's what it comes to. That's what it's always going to boil down to when it comes to that, because money trumps over everything.
I believe that, but I think that some people don't. I believe that some people are too swayed by the color lines, and they don't see that the real color is the motherfucking green. Yeah,
cause motherfucker, when it comes to making that dollar, if Donald Trump handed you some real significant money, I mean, niggas might look away from that racism. Take that money, and after they take that money, they're gonna end it up with a fuck you. But
look at it like this. Let me ask you a question. Let's say a rich man, right? A rich white man sees a poor white man and a rich black man drowning. You know what I mean? Which one do you think he would save? Would he save the rich black dude or the poor white dude?
I don't know, to tell you the truth.
I don't know either. But at least you or I, in my opinion, are smart enough to question that. Some people would say it's no question. He's going to save the white guy. I don't know if that's intelligent.
I don't know.
Because in my opinion, I feel like the two rich folk got more in common.
Because, you know, I think of like this. Does that rich man, it's like what hurts? I'm saying, what hurts more? Getting your money taken away from a black person, a white person getting their money taken away from a black person, or not getting all the money that they're supposed to get, or that getting taken from, or a white man getting taken, or a white man's money getting taken from another white man. You kind of get what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it all boils down to what can you do for me? What is that poor white dude gonna do for the rich white man? What can he do for him besides work in his factory and earn him money? You know what I mean? Because that's what the poor man does for the rich man, but it's only one of them. So I mean, the rich brother can do more for this man than that poor white man.
But at the same time, I don't think that rich white man will see that black rich man as an equal. In some way, shape, or form, I think that rich white man will still see that rich black man as beneath him. Because right. Beneath him.
I think so too. But what I'm asking you is, will that matter to him?
I think it will because you don't really see rich white men in competition with other rich white men. But when it comes to you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see where you're going.
Like, it doesn't matter. It's basically like, all right, as long as we're all getting the money, who cares? But that black man comes in here, it's a threat.
Right.
Yo, taking our money. But when it comes to another rich white man coming in, they're like, oh, okay, hey, we're spreading the wealth. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? So that's why I I think it would matter.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense. I don't know. It's a crazy question. I think it's interesting that it is a question. You know what I mean? I think that anybody who just goes automatically blah, blah, blah is kind of fooling themselves. I think it is a question. It is something to be discussed.
And the thing is, I think rich white men only fuck with rich black men when it's profitable.
But what I'm saying to you is it ever profitable for him to pick the poor guy?
It all depends on.
And does that matter to him over helping my own race?
Shit,
those are the questions.
It all depends on what the vision is. If it's not something of a substantial gain, I don't think they're not gonna. I don't think they're gonna care. They're gonna, of course, they're gonna go with their their rich white counterpart. Because
you know what's funny? Did I ever tell you about when I watched a documentary on the Planet of the Apes movies?
Nah.
The old school Planet of the Apes movies, I watched a documentary on it, and they were talking about, excuse me, that burr just sitting in the chest. Burr. They was talking about how the makeup for the apes in the movie was too much to take off, so at lunchtime the motherfuckers would eat with the ape makeup on.
Mm-hmm.
And there was 3 types of apes in the movie: the chimpanzees, the orangutans, and the gorillas. Yeah. So they said that motherfuckers would break in the movie and have to eat with their makeup on. And they said, without being prompted, without being told, the gorillas ate with the gorillas, the chimpanzees ate with the chimpanzees, and the orangutans ate with the motherfucking orangutans. To me, that just shows you how our human brains work. We fuck with those that look like us, even if we're in costumes.
Exactly.
We fuck with those who look like us. So that's why when people get all bent out of shape, let me rephrase that. That's why when the way racism affects people, I try to tell people, like, yo, it's just human nature for you to fuck with who looks like you.
Right, and that's fine.
There's a thin line between pride and prejudice.
Right, and that's fine. But the thing is, when it comes to racism, when it comes down to, it's basically like, I'm gonna fuck with my people, and I don't want these people to get shit.
So that's what I'm saying. That combined with racism is a problem. That is just assholery.
Yeah.
Fucking with my people is okay. Fuck everybody else is not okay. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And that's when those lines get crossed, and that's what it boils down to. then the whole inferiority, the whole superior complex and shit. And
Yeah.
that's how the whole thing comes about.
You know where that superior shit came from?
Where?
When I was in college, excuse, because I'm a smarty art. It's the burr. Because I'm a smarty art nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga got some college. You know what I'm
saying? Count these rocks, bitch.
Can you whoop my ass? So
my ass.
So when I was in school, we were talking about race, and in this one class, the class was specifically about race, and they said that the idea of racism, the social construct of racism, was a tool used by the forefathers of this country. They wanted to keep the poor people away from their money. So what did they give the poor people? They gave them a sense of superiority over the black man.
Of course.
Because the black man was already slaves. So they was like, we'll tell these people that you're not as good as us, but you're better than them.
Better than them, yep.
And the whole time, they will forget that we're better than them. They'll think we're the same. We'll be the same. Like this is what the rich man is saying. They say that the poor man will think that we're in this together. And we're against the black man. So they trick, so they trick the poor man into being at odds with the black man, when in actuality, the black man and the poor man have more in common than the rich man and the poor man.
Exactly.
And it was just a tool to make them feel superior over somebody. And they used, and if you look at it, they did the same thing in the household when they did the divide of the black family. They told the black man, you're gonna take that shit from that bitch? You're gonna let her talk to you like that? You're more than her. You're better than her. You know what I mean? How do you keep someone in check? You make them know that they're not as good as you, but they're better than somebody else. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yep. And that whole breaking up the black family. I mean, it was funny because I was listening to I was watching Candace Owens and
oh man, you don't say that name.
Listen, CO and Mark Lamont Hill kind of go at it.
Oh my God.
He actually went on her show, and she's actually big on that, talking about what broke up the black family. And some things when it comes to that, I agree with her.
I can't listen to you. When you say, oh, when you sitting in the back of the room at the barbecue, everybody's talking, and you're like, Michael Jackson's a Puerto Rican. I'm not listening to anything else you say after that.
I get you, but sometimes...
Piss on me, I'm on fire. I'm not listening to you no more.
Sometimes motherfuckers speak the truth. I mean, put it like this. It's like, yo, regardless if it's the truth, doesn't matter who the messenger is. When it's the truth, doesn't matter who the messenger is. When it's the truth.
Well, I mean, it's hard to accept the truth when it comes from the mouth of someone who says some outrageous shit. Though.
Exactly, especially when they're not an ally, because she be tap dancing like a motherfucker. But when the truth comes, and say when it's the truth, regardless who it's coming from, it's the truth, and that's something that you just can't deny. That's something
you can't deny the truth. I know that. Yeah, you can't deny the truth.
But again, I mean, I hate to even say that I even agree with that. I'm saying I hate to say I even agree with her, but when she speaks on what broke up the black family, when she talks about how feminism came in, how welfare, the whole living the dad, man in the house situation, breaking that up. Yo, she's 100%.
But you know what?
But at the same time with her, just like Dave Chappelle said, yo, she's a very articulate idiot. Because the thing is, if she knows her shit, but at the same time, she dilutes a lot of shit. And the thing is, if you don't catch it, and if she feels that she can get over on you, she can talk you in some motherfucking circles. So you got to be on your P's and Q's. You know what I'm saying? For that shit. Just like they say, just like Christians say, yo, even the devil knows the Bible. You know what I'm saying? From front to back. The devil knows. So you got to understand who I'm saying, say where it's coming from, right? I'm saying, yo, the message, the truth in the message, coming from the messenger, yes, it's always the truth, but you have to understand what the truth is. You know what I'm saying? You got to know that information to know what the truth is. And the thing is, if you ain't on your P's and Q's, she will eat your ass up.
I feel like this. whenever you listen to someone talk about racist shit, whenever they start talking about parties, whenever they start saying, "Oh, the Democrats, the Republicans," I automatically tune you out.
I tune out when they talk about the liberal.
I automatically tune you out because if you're picking a side and you're saying this side is better than that side, it's bullshit. It's right versus wrong. You don't have to be on a side.
Niggas be killing with that whole shit. Oh, I think for myself, but you're a Republican. So how the fuck do you think for yourself? You align yourself with a party. This party has certain views. So you are not a fucking insane. You are not an independent free thinker if you are aligned with a fucking party.
There's a word for that. It's something like party politics, where people don't want to argue the issues. They want to argue one side versus the other. Yeah. You know what I mean? There's a word for it. I don't pay enough attention to politics to know the word. But yeah, man, that's bullshit, man. Don't come at me talking about, oh, well, who are you? You like the Dems? The Dems do this.
I hate that. I don't fuck about no Democrats. I don't give a fuck about no Republicans. I do none of them Viacons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no Viacon ever called me nigga.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, shit. I don't give a fuck about that. But at the end of the day, it's like, nigga, right is right, wrong is wrong. And I hate when motherfuckers talk, you represent the Democratic Party. Oh, the Democratic Party is the reason why those the northern states are in the shape that they're in. But I'm like, but the Republicans didn't even step in either. Because if they seen some wrong shit was going on and this community's hurting, why don't they step the fuck up and be like, we could better your community. Follow us. Niggas wasn't doing that shit.
Niggas is bugging. Niggas, like if you say something about Trump, they'll bring up Biden. I don't know nothing about Joe Biden. Yeah. I don't study Joe Biden. I know that the person who is the president is an idiot. That's all I'm talking about right now. It isn't this person. It isn't you can get with this or you can get with that. I think this is wrong. I'm not even talking about that.
Thing is like, I'm not fucking with Joe Biden until he apologized for the crime bill, crack laws. That's that. When he apologized for that, that's when I'm like, okay, I'll fuck with Biden. But the simple fact that every time that comes up, you dismiss it. I understand.
I'll fuck with Biden because he's not Donald Trump. Period.
I get that. I get that. And unfortunately, I will vote for Biden just to get the Trump. Just get Trump the fuck out of here.
And people be killing me with that. Oh, politics is so fucked up nowadays that you got to pick this person or that person, and they're both horrible. When has it ever been fucking different?
Oh, it's always been like that.
It's always been like that. Politicians are the scum of the earth. Everybody knows this.
It's always been like that. Motherfuckers are used car salesmen. They're gonna tell you they're gonna tell you what you want to buy their product.
Yep.
Once you get into that product, get comfortable. Hey, what's this? You know what? Well,
yeah. Hey, Mr. Biden, the cup holder's broken. You know what? It's gonna take like 6 months to get that new part in. So.
That's not part of the warranty, so you're gonna come out of pocket with that bullshit. That's what that fucking shit.
That's that bullshit, man. You ever go buy a new car and you bring it back, something minor on it needs to be fixed, and the motherfuckers act like it's impossible to get done?
Son. Yeah.
The light in the light bulb in my visor went out. Oh, yeah. I don't know. It's gonna take like 6 months for that bulb to come in, and
One niggas be like, drop it off. Drop it off at the shop, and maybe we'll get to it. So drop it off in the morning. Call us in the afternoon. I'm like, so basically the whole day. Fuck what I gotta do.
For a bulb.
For that little shit.
Niggas be killing me. Listen, it got to the point to where I had not a new car, but I had a new used car maybe 3 or 4 times in my life, to where something small is fucked up on it. When I take it home, I just eat that shit. Because taking it back, they're gonna make you take it back at least 2-3 times for something small. At least 2-3 times.
Then that's why the best way to handle that. I remember with Saunders was doing that shit. But what happened was I seen this dude. He basically took his car to work. He took his new car, anything that went wrong, whatever. He took it to the repair shop, paid everything out of pocket for himself, got the receipt. Went to Saunders, gave these motherfuckers the receipt, and like, this is everything that need to be fixed with my car after the fact I bought this shit. just give me my money. It's all fixed. Just give me my money. And they gave them to him. And I was like, yo, that's the correct way. It sucks that you have to do that, but if you have the means to do that shit, fuck it.
That's crazy, man, because I went up there because my window wasn't rolling down one time on one car. I went up there because the light, my front light went out. My headlight went out. Like, just little shit. Bruh, little shit that you know they could just fix. Like, if they was trying to sell that shit to you, you would tell them on Tuesday that shit would be fixed Wednesday.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, if you did it before you bought the car, that shit's fixed the next time you come up there.
See, and that's why you got to be smart about shit. That's why when you go on that test run, that test drive, take it to the shop immediately. Have them put it on the machine. Hey, everything that's wrong. After that, drive it a little bit, bring it back to the dealership. Be like, yo, this is wrong, that's wrong, this is that. So unless you want me to buy this car, all this needs to be fixed. And
you know what's wild, bro? I took a car on a test drive one time, and this is way back, son. This was like 04, 05. I didn't know that they would let you take the car without them in the car.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The dude gave me the keys and told me just to bring it back in a little while. I went and did groceries. I took my mom to the laundromat. Like, I'm running errands.
Yep, I know niggas is doing that. I know one nigga that was doing that. I'm saying taking an illest car on the lot and be like, let me go drive this around real quick. Like, yo, I'm saying pull up, niggas beep the horn. I'm like, okay.
Yo, that's not good business. I'm sorry. If I own a car lot, that's not good business.
Hey,
don't let the motherfucker take the car.
Oh, you gotta stand by your product. You know what I'm saying? If you want that product to sell, you gotta
stand by my product, but I don't stand by motherfuckers crashing it.
I mean, it's insured. It's all insured. I mean, you got them dealer plates on it. It's all insured. So
I don't know, man. That don't sound like the best way to do things to me.
I mean, you have to trust. You have to trust in your product. And if you're selling a product and you say it's this, motherfuckers will be like, prove it. So we got to get into our topics for the day because we sitting here rambling. Oh man, you got any confessions? Yo, we haven't did that in the past couple of weeks, so we gonna talk about confessions. I got a confession.
All right, go ahead.
So on Father's Day, oh my gosh. So on Father's Day, man, I took an edible, man. My brother-in-law came. Hit me on Father's Day with some edibles. He gave me this Rice Krispie edible.
The oldest one or the middle one?
Nah, Izzy.
Okay.
So
is he too fly?
Yeah. So I broke a little corner, just a little itty bitty corner.
Right.
Took that. The dudes in the back, they're grilling and everything like that. He got something rolled up. I was like, let me take a hit of that. Boom. Took like a couple of hits. Probably smoked a joint, maybe.
Yes.
Hey, nigga. I get up, about to eat my food. Nigga, my body shifted like woo woo woo.
Your body different.
Body different.
Yeah.
Body,
Yeah.
I started fucking bugging. Nigga, I thought I had corona. I thought I couldn't breathe. Then I was like, yo, like, am I dying? Like I had to call my wife up, right? Cause now my body, I feel my body shutting down. I'm trying to go to sleep. I'm trying to stay up. The sleep is not going. I'm just like, yo, am I drooling? I can't feel my lips. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? I have her come upstairs and be like, yo, can you watch me sleep a little bit just to make sure I wake up? I was fucked up.
Word.
Like, she came check me. She came back checking me every 10 minutes, whatever. And yeah, come to find out, I was just super high. I was super high off that fucking. Nigga, threw that shit away.
I took edibles 3 times in my life. Mm-hmm. First 2 times felt nothing at all. The third time I'm sitting on the couch, I go to move, and the only thing that moved was my head.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, why won't the rest of my body move?
Yep.
I did, I swear. Just like that, like just sitting there laughing because I couldn't move the rest of my body. You talking fucked up.
See, and that's the thing. The edible, I could tell the edible was straight sativa. And when I was smoking, it was straight sativa. Sativa does not do me good. Nigga, I have anxiety attacks, panic attacks from fucking sativa. Nigga, I thought I was having a heart attack at one point.
Right.
I was like, you know what I'm saying? So
the indica never did nothing to me.
Now I don't fuck with sativa. I do not fuck with sativa.
The indica never did nothing to me.
that's another thing. When you get some bullshit edibles, you know, I'm saying you take them, they don't hit right, and then after you think like, oh, these edibles ain't shit. You get a real deal fucking edible, nigga, you damn near gonna kill yourself. You know what I'm saying? So you very, very fucking careful when it comes to these motherfucking edibles and shit. So yeah, man, it's like I don't like, nigga, if they ain't some gummies or something like that or some chocolate, nigga, I don't know what the fuck that nigga had. Yeah, potent, nigga. I was thinking like, yo, did niggas crush pills in this shit? Like, nigga, like, is this is this Xanax in this shit? Like, you know, nigga, yo, I was fucked up. I was bugging. I was fucked up. So yeah, my man, Cyrus hits me up through Facebook.
Yeah.
Sends me a message that the directors from Bad Boy for Life are looking to do a possible crossover with Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah, I saw something like that on Facebook. I think you sent me something.
I think I did because I was so excited. I thought
it was bullshit though.
Huh?
I thought it was bullshit.
That's from comicbook.com. I think it's an actual site. And I was like, yo, niggas been hearing my shit. Because I've been saying that shit for years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With Detective Foley, you can say transfers. 2 floors.
Captain Foley.
Because Captain got dead, spoiler alert. You know what I'm saying? And now, you know, you got a new captain, a transfer from Detroit named Axel Foley. And niggas go on, you know what I'm saying, one more mission or something like that.
Right.
So yeah, and plus Beverly Hills Cop 4 is going to be coming out on Netflix too.
Yeah. So how does it work? Like, would our boys from Miami go to Beverly Hills? Because for it to be a crossover, it'd have to be Beverly Hills Cop.
It's I guess Beverly Hills Cop is coming to Florida.
Like, it would have to be two cops it would have to be a cop not from Beverly Hills going to Beverly Hills in order for it to be Beverly Hills Cop. Unless it's Bad Boys. It's going to be Foley's in it.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's going to be. It's basically they exist in the same world.
Yeah.
That's what the crossover is. To the point they exist in that world, and for some reason Axel Foley's going now to there, which I hope, because I think they were saying that he was going to be a cop, whatever. He's chasing a murder or something in Beverly, in Miami.
Yeah.
Like I don't know the whole details of it. But
speaking of shared universe, do you know that motherfucking Commando, Predator, and Die Hard exist in the same universe?
Yes, and I read that, and that shit was fucking dope when I did that. The
country that the bad guys from Part 2, the country that they're from is called Mesa Verde, and Mesa Verde is where Predator takes place, and it's also the country where the bad guys from Commando is from.
That's dope. I was reading that, and I was like, yo, that's it. That's it.
Hell yeah. I love the whole shared universe shit. That shit is dope. So, here's the thing that I wanted to, my little confession. It's not that big a deal, but I've been kind of sneaking around behind your back and putting together a show that I'm going to start doing. And I'm going to call it BarelyWatching Presents 7 Things.
Okay.
And it's going to be 7 things, and each episode is going to be about something different. And I've even talked to, I don't know what he goes by, but I talked to Josiah. I don't know what he goes by or whatever. But Josiah. No, but he has like some production thing that he's doing.
Oh, yeah. I forgot what he doing.
I sent, I sent a clip of a show that I wanted my show to be like. I sent it to him. This motherfucker sent me a PowerPoint presentation on that show that I sent him.
Oh yeah, he'll get extra.
So now he's making me step my game up. When we come up with this 7 things thing, it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be me talking about 7 things about different shit. The first episode I think I'm gonna do is gonna be 7 things I noticed while watching Friday the 13th. Because last weekend I watched the first 6 Friday the 13th movies, and I have to watch there's 4 more. I watched the first 8 because I got 3 left. 11.
Mm-hmm.
One. Yeah. So I got 3 left. I'm gonna watch them probably tonight or tomorrow, and then I'm gonna do a list, and it's gonna be dope. And I'm excited about it. And you know, we keep it in the family. We got your son doing it, and yeah, I'm really gassed about that.
Son, how many Friday the 13th are there? Ain't they like 80?
Nigga, there's 11.
Son, the last one, I thought Jason in Space was the last one.
Jason in Space is number 10, and they call it Jason X, and the X is for 10. And then they have the one after that is Freddy vs. Jason. So that counts as a Jason movie, but that's the 11th one.
That one actually wasn't bad. That wasn't bad at all.
Hey, that one was dope. And I tell you what, the New Blood, the one with the girl with the telekinesis. Remember the girl, she's going like this and throwing him around? So, yo, do you know? You don't remember the one with the girl where she had her father, he drowned in the lake?
Yeah. She made him come back, put the chains on him. And,
Yes. Do you know that was supposed to be Carrie?
Get out of here.
That movie's supposed to be Jason versus Carrie.
That would have been dope.
The Freddy vs. Jason shit has been around since the 90s.
Yeah, it's been around for the longest time.
Okay,
I remember we used to talk about it in school.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
It came from the Lion Kid, the kid who always told the most lies.
Yes, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
they couldn't do Freddy vs. Jason, so then they started throwing around other shit. So the script they got written, they was gonna do a Freddy vs. Chucky, a Jason vs. Chucky, Jason vs. Leatherface, Jason vs. Leprechaun. Those are all planned, but never happened. So the one they got written was Jason versus Carrie. And then something happened and they couldn't get the rights, so they just changed the girl to a different girl, and that's the movie.
Which is okay, but you need to back the fuck up when you just said Jason versus fucking Chucky. Are you fucking serious?
They was gonna do, and that still might happen.
For what? He's a fucking dog.
Jason versus Chucky, Jason versus Leatherface, Jason versus I think the only one that won't happen is Jason versus Michael Myers, because Jason was a legit ripoff of Michael Myers. When they made Jason, they made him to literally rip off Michael Myers. Michael Myers' Halloween blew up, so they were like, yo, we got to come up with our own Halloween. So if you watch, but peep though, Jason didn't become Jason until like part 3.
Yeah, until part 3, exactly. Yeah.
In the first one, it was his mom.
It was his mom, yup.
And the second one, he wore a bag over his head.
A bag, like a potato sack, yeah.
He didn't put on the hockey mask until the very end of part 3. Like the last 20 minutes of part 3, he put on the hockey mask.
Well, good. Well, damn. See, I didn't know about the ripoff, but good thing they put the hockey mask on there, which is cool. Now I'm saying that to think about it,
but the hockey mask makes it more of a ripoff to me, like because Michael Myers wore a mask. If Jason never wore a mask, it wouldn't be that similar. But because he wears a mask, that's a straight ripoff.
Now the funny thing is, I never seen any of the Halloweens front to back. I never seen any of them front to back. So is Michael? And so funny. So I don't even know. Is Michael Myers a supernatural being, or is he?
So right. I'm about to get a little bit into my Jason show, so I'm not gonna give too much about that. But Michael Myers was not supernatural until maybe like the 3rd or 4th movie. The same with Jason.
So which one? All right. So which one was the one when at the end his niece or something with the clown suit killed the mother or something like that with the scissors?
It was part 3. It was called Season of the Witch. So the way it works was Halloween was supposed to be a different story. It's supposed to be anthology. And what anthology is, it means stories that aren't connected to each other. So the first Halloween was supposed to be about Michael Myers. The second one was supposed to be about something completely different. The second one was supposed to be Season of the Witch. But Michael Myers blew up so big that they did a sequel and made another one about Michael Myers. So then when Halloween 3 came around, they were like, all right, we're done with Michael Myers. We're going to continue with the anthology series. We're going to do Season of the Witch.
Oh, okay.
Everybody hated it. So then episode 4 is something like Michael Myers is back or some shit.
Yeah. And that's the one. Hold on. Now at the end of the one Season of the Witch, didn't they end up shooting him with shotgun? Like the police ended up shooting him?
I think that's Jason.
No. It was with Michael Myers. They ended up shooting him.
I don't know. I haven't seen all of Michael Myers though. I only saw the first 2 Michael Myers, and then maybe like one of the 5 or 6. I don't think I saw any of the other ones.
Damn, remember the Freddy series?
The TV show.
Yeah, the TV show.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yo, it wasn't bad. I kind of liked it as a kid.
Yo, remember the episode with the girl with the mirror and she was ugly?
Then yes, and I remember the episode where the girl was racing, whatever, and she ended up getting like one of the school jocks. I'm saying girl who was racing, and there was always a hater, like a girl who was in competition with her. I guess she made the finish line like real tight, and so the girl, when she crossed the finish line, it cut her whole head off.
Oh yeah.
And then she comes back in the ghost, and she tells her boyfriend, such and such killed me, and as a ghost she's having sex with him. She's like all mutilated and everything, and she's having sex, and the girl who she killed, she keeps on haunting the girl and everything.
Yeah.
Wanted to see her, I remember that whole fucking.
So a lot of those shows were supposed to be like there was a Friday the 13th TV show too.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
So a lot of that shit was supposed to be like Michael Myers, the Halloween movies were supposed to be like that. Every movie was supposed to be a different story, which I think would have been interesting. If they came out with a movie with the same name but a different story, that would have been interesting. You don't really see that too much.
Yeah.
I can't think of another series that's like that, where it's like the same name but a different story each movie. I can't right now off the top of my head. I can't think of nothing else that's like that.
Yeah, son. But back to what you with the whole Chucky versus Jason. I think that's a bad idea. It's so dumb. That's kind of like Superman. Like, for instance, right? Switching gears. Superman and Batman. And nigga, we know Superman will fuck Batman the fuck up if he really wants to. But Superman's petty, and he wants to be entertained. So he's like, I'm gonna let you get your little bat toys off and shit and everything like that. But at the end of the day, he's like, I can tell these laser eyes could fucking cut you the fuck up quick. You know what I'm saying? I'll blow you the fuck away.
The thing that people don't understand, is Batman is basically a good supervillain. The same reason Lex Luthor is still alive and beats Superman is the same reason Batman can beat Superman, because Batman is basically a supervillain, but he's a good guy.
No, I think Superman holds back, because I forgot where I heard it from in one of the Superman series, how he was like, it's funny how Superman's perception of human beings are. You know, his character as a human being.
Yeah, his character as a human being, is bad goofy, bad inept, yeah.
Deems human beings as weak to that point. Like he plays this weak character, or this geeky character, that's weak, and that's like his perception of human beings. So therefore,
but is that his perception of human beings, or is that him just trying to be unremarkable?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Is he just trying to be forgettable? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's more that he's just trying to blend in. He doesn't want to be remembered. He wants people to bump into him and not remember seeing his face. That's why the whole glasses shit works. Because if you are so forgettable that nobody sees you, then you take the glasses off, that could really work. Like, people could really be like, I've never seen this guy before. You know what I mean? Like,
I guess. But it was a little observation. But yeah, well, speaking of movies, are you excited for Coming to America 2?
Yes and no.
Why is that?
Because of Anchorman 2. I saw Anchorman 2. The first Anchorman is the funniest movie I've ever seen, hands down, period. Anchorman 2, there's no way it could have lived up to the first one, but it just stings to watch how much not good it is compared to the first one. It was still a pretty funny movie, but it just stings. So if you go into Coming America Part 2 with like high hopes or whatever, you're gonna get your feelings hurt because it ain't gonna be nowhere near the first one.
I disagree because history has shown when it comes to great first movies and when it comes to sequels, when there's a big space in between, talking about years, they have time to develop, they have time to think about it, and they kind of get a good story plot.
Give me an example.
Bad Boys.
The first one and the second?
First one and the second. The first one came out in 90 something.
Like what? 90, I believe it was 96, 95.
Yeah, 96. Yeah, 96. Well, the second one came out 8 years later, so whatever that math is.
Yeah.
It came out 8 years later.
Yeah.
And it was good.
Yeah.
It was well worth the wait. And look at Best of the Best. Best of the Best 1 was a fucking classic. Nigga, Best of the Best 2? Nigga step that shit up, bro. Nigga step that up.
Hold on. You lying right now. Best of the Best. Hold on. Best of the Best 2 was good because we were 11.
No.
That movie is not a good movie, son.
It is, man. Yo,
it's not, man. Yo, remember around 91, 92 when they started coming out with all these underground fight club movies?
Yes.
Best of the Best 2 ain't nothing but another one of those.
Nigga, but Best of the Best 2, but it was still good. It was still good.
Yes, because we were kids. Best of the Best 1 is a good movie, period.
Right. And Best of the Best 2
Best 2 was just awesome because we were 11.
No, it was still good. I don't care what you say. Best of the Best 2 was still good. I don't care.
You're bugging.
Hell no. Best of the Best 2.
You're bugging. Yo, Best of the Best 2 was nothing but another one of those underground Kumite movies. There was a bunch of them that came around that time, and they were all shit, but we loved them. I know I did. I don't know about you. I loved every single one of them.
Of course I did. Nigga, I love Bloodsport 85.
Like, yeah, Robot Jocks, Cage, the Street Fighter, not Street Fighter, the video game, but like Cage Fighter, the Street Fighter. Like, there was a whole bunch of those stupid-ass movies.
Yeah, any movie that derived from a video, any movie that later on could turn into a video game or that should have been a video game.
That would be a video game that would have characters that vaguely look like somebody from a movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Just like for instance, that arcade game Bad Dudes.
Yeah.
It was two Asian twins. So I want to see that movie so bad. I was like, please make a movie of it. So bad. I wanted to see it.
Yeah, they made a whole bunch of those movies. But what was the movie? The Blood on the Moon movie? What was that?
Blood on the Moon. Which one is that?
And Rob Van Dam was in it. And the fake Eddie Murphy was in it.
Oh, man. Nah. What you call it? Van Dam wasn't in that. It was Fist of the North Star dude. He was in that.
No, I said Rob Van Dam, nigga. The wrestler.
Oh, shit. I don't remember.
Yeah, the nigga from Fist, Gary Daniels was in it.
Yo.
That's the nigga from Fist of the North Star, which was the worst fucking movie ever.
Yo, son.
Worst fucking movie.
Culture appropriation.
Hell yeah.
Straight up. I was like, first of all, when I seen the movie, I was like, this thing ain't Chinese. What the fuck?
Yep.
I was like, white? Yo, fuck the movie up. I was like, well, what the fuck is this?
And I always thought Raul the Conqueror was like Colombian or South American.
Yeah, and they had the long lost Murphy in there.
Yep. And Jackie or Jackie, I forgot what his name was. Jackie, the one who wore the mask. The one who poked the holes in himself so that he wouldn't die.
Damn,
Jackie?
I forgot. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
He was the only white one. Oh, and Ken was white too.
Yeah.
He had blonde hair.
But back to Coming to America too. It is, I don't know, like deep down in my heart, I want it to be good. I just don't like the storyline. And plus at the same time, this dude's doing it. Dude who does dude who writes for Blackish, dude who does Black as Fuck. Kemba.
Oh, that annoying high pitch nigga.
Yeah, I think he's
Kanye or something like that. His name is.
Yeah, I think Kemba or something or something. He
Kemba Barnes.
Yeah, whatever. You know. Yep. Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker. Yeah.
Yo, so that nigga's annoying. I watched that Black as Fuck show. That show was annoying.
It was all right. I just couldn't get into it. I was waiting for it to be. I was waiting for that oomph, but it was just like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, nigga, I already seen Blackish. Like,
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It was like Blackish, but with bad words.
It was trying to be the PG-13 version of Blackish.
The rated R version. Because they use foul language.
Yeah, they use nigga and all that, and they do. Yeah, there's more drug use.
Oh, they use fuck and shit and all that.
Yeah. You're actually right. But yeah, man. But you know the storyline of Coming to America too, right?
No. His son or something.
Yeah, he basically has a long lost son in America that he's going to see. I mean, that he's going to find, whatever. And I'm like, but why did
you know who has to be his son?
Who?
My nigga from Attack the Block.
That would have been dope, but he's not in it.
I know. I heard they're getting Black Panther, I think.
Nah, there's not. It's already not. It's already shot and done.
Really?
It's already shot and done.
So who's the kid?
I forgot the kid's name. He's not that known, but he's an up and coming actor.
What's my nigga name from Attack the Block? Why can't I remember his name?
John Boyega.
Boyega, yeah.
Yeah. John Boyega. Yo, Attack the Block is classic. Attack the Block is
classic.
Classic. That is very classic.
Yo, tell me he would have been perfect for Akeem's son.
He definitely would have. He definitely would have been dope. And plus, he could speak with a real African accent too.
A real African accent.
But what I'm liking is that everybody came back. The only person that didn't come back is Eddie Murphy's mom, because unfortunately she did pass away. But everybody's back.
Eddie Murphy's mom?
Well, the
Madge Sinclair.
Yeah, Max. Yeah. She passed away. So but everybody's back. Even
Eddie Murphy's mom, like his real mom was in it.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You know, nigga, I got a little excited. I forgot her name. You know.
Right.
Yeah, man. So it's just like I just think that they could have done something a little bit better, a little bit more complex with the whole long lost son. Because now it's just like, did he cheat on her, or like are they together? It's like I want a little bit more.
And then too, son, nigga, that's damn near 40 years ago. It could be long lost grandson at this point.
Yeah, it could be. But I mean, but
because if he had a son, his son would have had to be born in like the 90s or maybe even 2000s.
Yeah, and I'm thinking the way they're probably gonna pull that off is when he first came to Queens, when his dad was like, he's trying to sell his royal oats, so he was getting his stuff off, whatever, and then ended up finding Lisa McDowell, ended up marrying her, and then all this shit comes about, whatever. But what would be dope too is if they have a son, and now he got the long lost son, and that couldn't say they're gonna play with that. So I hope it's just not just like this cookie cut, straight give it to you. I want it to be a little bit more complex. I want it to be, like, oh, okay, I'm pretty sure it's not, but,
Yeah.
Pretty sure they have to make it easily digestible, but that shit better be funny as hell. Because I feel that there's always been a lane for Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall to do movies. Like, because there's no reason why them niggas could have did, be the new version of Let's Do It Again in Uptown Saturday Night.
Yeah, I think Arsenio Hall is the most underrated funny person.
Big time underrated.
On Earth.
Big time underrated. Especially
he's one of those freestyle funny niggas.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
and I think
his part in Black Dynamite, they just let that nigga talk.
Let that nigga talk. I think I read some of that too. They were just letting him go.
Yep.
And Tommy Davidson too, running things.
Split that down the side in half, flatten down the bologna, You know that whole shit was freestyled, right?
Of course it was.
That whole shit that he did right there with the split the bologna, it was freestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. Yo, love that, man. And what about what you think about Jamie Foxx playing Mike Tyson? What you think about that movie?
It's man, Jamie Foxx can play anybody he wants.
Jamie Foxx, yo,
and he's been doing an impression of Mike Tyson for 20-some years now.
No, but he was even speaking of that. He was basically like
I saw that.
Yeah, he was talking about imitating him and then actually embodying him and embracing him. Now he's embracing him. And yo, that shit's dope. People like, yo, when he came about it, yo, I'm trying to study Jamie. I've been trying to study his, I'm saying how he goes about his impersonations. Yo, son, I'm working on my own impersonations. Son, I think I got the Mike Tyson down, son. I think I got the Mike Tyson down. He was like, he was like, hey, Mike, how you doing? Praise be Allah, brother. I'm happy.
Yeah.
Yo. Praise be Allah, brother. I'm happy.
I'm happy.
You know, they took all my money and, you know, cannabis. You know, I do cannabis because, you know, the cocaine and the alcohol and everything it's no good. So the cannabis helps me.
You need to work on that shit.
Hey, you know, hey, son, come on now.
Just because you bald and old don't make you Mike Tyson.
I've been doing my Shannon Sharp. I'm working on my Shannon Sharp too. You know, I've been doing. Come on now, Skip. Come on now, Skip Bayless. Gonna say you can't call no man this.
Yo, do it. What was it, Shannon or Sterling? I forget which one it is, but do it. Whoever that is. That's easy because he's just making fun of his uncles when he speaks. So
that's all he's doing. That's all he's
doing.
All he's
doing is making fun of one of his uncles at a barbecue.
Now I'm gonna start working on my impersonations, man. I'm gonna start working on my impersonations. Yo, have you seen The Godfather Harlem?
I don't know. You
need to watch that shit. That shit is dope. It's fucking dope. It's not the all right, Kingpin, he does this, he does that. Like it's actually layers to the shit. Like it's dope. It's well thought out. It's not that cookie cut simple. It's dope. Him and Malcolm X, X's relationship, yo, that shit is so dope. And it's all in a reference point of what they have is actually a person who actually was with Malcolm X at the time and at the same time with Bumpy Johnson. It's dope. It's dope. And it's basically, you know, and plus, you know, it's all based on actual facts. And they're trying to like stick to the script, like as far as like this is what it was. The rift between Malcolm X and Elijah Muhammad. Yo, it's very dope. You need to watch it. It's very dope.
Maybe I'll check that out.
Yeah, and it was crazy, like the whole backstory of Bumpy Johnson, and just watch it. It's dope. It's very dope.
Maybe I'll check it out.
You know, speaking of all this acting impersonation, did I ever tell you about my Hollywood Shuffle moment?
No, you never told me about your Hollywood Shuffle moment.
So, for those of you guys don't know what Hollywood Shuffle is a movie made and created by Robert Townsend in the 80s. It basically talks about black actors, black movies, and just the whole black community in Hollywood and how
racial stereotypes. It talks about racial stereotypes. It talks about the main thing is about the lack of opportunity for black folks in Hollywood. That's what the main focus of it.
Now this shit was made in the 80s. And this shit is still
I believe it was 87.
80 I think it's a little bit earlier than that.
Maybe 86?
Probably. Anyways, yo.
I know it was 87.
Okay, so 87. Okay, so for those Hollywood Shuffle, definitely go check it out. So basically the scene, all right, so the scene, almost the ending scene when Robert Townsend was playing leader of the Afros, and Tommy just got killed. Yeah. Tommy got killed, And so he, he's running over him. He's supposed to be all dramatic. He's yelling, "Tommy, Tommy!" And the white director was like, "Yo, chill out." You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, feel the oppression of your people. Stick your ass out. Act black. There has to be more. Like, walk more jive to him and everything. Yeah. So, he was giving him direction on how to be black and how, and how to feel that sorrow for another black brother.
Yeah.
A white person giving direction. So basically, a couple years ago, I auditioned for The Equalizer, right? Yeah. So the call sheet, it calls for 18 to 30-year-old African American wisecracking rapper type.
Oh, word. So a nigga.
Yeah. So basically, all right. So
a nigga.
And then after your audition, be prepared to rap. Be prepared to rap. So I'm like,
you want to talk some jive?
I was like, okay. So I walk in there. So I'm like, okay. I'm thinking like, all right, cool. Antoine Fuqua, black dude. Okay, I understand that. Nigga, I walked in the audition. First of all, there is like this fucking character spectrum of thespians, of black, thespians and fishbone necklaces. Niggas straight off the block that probably got work and fucking, got the thing on them. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is ready, you know what I'm saying? So whatever. So they line us up, they bring us into the audition room. Nigga, in the audition room, there's a middle-aged white lady. And then there's two Starbucks pumpkin spice UGG type white girls.
Yeah.
Avocado bread with the bagel and shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I'm like, okay, here we go. I'm like, all right, so I'm supposed to say a rap for these guys? I'm like, what the fuck? So whatever. So, so you got the thespians going and everything like that. The thespians trying to act like hood. It's so funny. It's like, hey, like, what are you talking about? Like,
Philly Negro.
You know what I'm saying? And then you got the real thug dudes acting too hard for TV.
Yep.
So one of the thug dudes, he says a rap, talk about cocaine and scales and all this and everything like that. The whitey's like, oh yeah, that's fine, that's good. And I'm just like, oh my fucking goodness, what the fuck, right? And so one of the thespian dudes, he's going into it. She goes, hold on for a minute. She stops the interview. She stops audition. Goes, hold on, wait for a minute. Listen, you're supposed to be a wisecracking rapper type. You're not giving me that. The kids in my neighborhood don't act like that, and I live in Cambridge. And I'm like, first of all.
So she knows black people.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, oh my fucking goodness. So I'm just like, so me and this other dude's looking at each other like, nigga, do we leave now or? But then it clicked in my head. It pays $900 a day, damn near $900,000 a day. And y'all set for like 5 days. So easy 5 days, $5,000, nigga. I'm a stat. You know what I'm saying? So whatever. So I do my part. I'm killing it. Whatever. She clears everybody out. She goes, oh, I got what I want to see. So I'm like, okay, cool. I got the part. And remember, the part, you get 2 scenes with Denzel. So I'm thinking like, yo, I'm on my way. So now I got to say the rap. Oh my gosh. So I'm over here. So I kick a little 16, whatever. These white chicks is jumping up and down like, woo, yeah, go ahead. And I'm just like, and as she's saying that, I'm kind of stopping my verse. And I'm like, yeah, this and that. I'm just like, yo, you guys don't understand a fucking word that's coming out my mouth. But you're hollering and everything like that. Yo, I felt so fucking, I felt like trash.
Yep.
And, yeah. Long story short, I didn't get the part. They ended up scrapping it and giving it to the dude who plays in Young OG, Tracy Morgan's cousin in Young OG. He ends up getting it. But yeah, that's how it was shuffle.
So you was in there tap dancing?
A little bit.
You was in there doing a little shuffle, a little soft shoe.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yo, hey, listen, it's funny you tell that story because I watch a lot of background shit and you hear shit like that. But to hear it from someone I know, that's wild. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm like, yo, it was just I said, and it kind of brought me back to that whole Bobby Shmurda when he was rapping on the table. Yeah. Then I kind of felt like that.
Yeah, but you know that Bobby Shmurda shit. That shit is normal. You know that, right?
I know that. And it was so dope.
Motherfuckers is giving you money because they give you money before you do anything.
Yeah.
So they're giving you money. They want to see what they're buying.
Yeah, and I get that. It's kind of like, oh, I'm saying, all right, here's the money. Tap dance, nigga. Show me a trick. You know what I'm saying? And it was dope how Donald Glover incorporated that into the whole Atlanta show when he had one of the dudes doing that at the record label or whatever where they went. He was rapping on the table and shit.
Yeah.
That shit was dope. So speaking of rap, you seen did you see the Jada versus Fab?
No, I did not.
Why?
Because those versus battles have gotten kind of whack to me. So I stopped.
You're fucking crazy. No, they haven't.
I'm not watching. They're not interested to me anymore.
I love them. And the simple fact is, everybody was talking about, oh, Fab's gonna clean up Jada, this and that. Jada don't got a chance. This nigga Jada got him. And the thing is, about the verses, right? There's a lot of motherfuckers that's doing it wrong. The only people that done it right, Jada did it right, and Beanie and Bounty Killer did it right. Because people will play it right. The way Bounty Killer and Beanie Man was doing it, they basically, if Beanie Man threw out a song, Bounty Killer would throw out a song to basically something almost the same to that song, but to come back
to it. Yeah, answer to it.
You know what I mean? Instead of, I'm putting out this song. Hey, I'm gonna put out this song that I like. No, it don't go like that because it's all about momentum. It's all about crowd. It's all about crowd control, and it's all about stealing that moment. And it's a fucking battle. So it's like if I throw on this, I need to throw on something that's gonna come back to this.
But I heard his DJ was fucking up.
Well, his DJ probably picked a couple of joints, but it just came to the point where it's like, yo, you wasn't prepared. You was not prepared. And Jadakiss was. That nigga, I'm saying that nigga, Jada, he was rapping some of his verses and the DJ would switch the beat and throw another beat on. Like he was really performing. Jada was drunk as shit and it was hilarious.
Yeah.
But I mean, Fab, it's like nigga, you have all the tools, but you just don't use
them.
And
Yeah.
after when they're done with it, the DJ starts putting out doing like a little mini mix, plays all the fucking songs everybody was waiting for. I'm like, yo, how do you have a joint with Lil Mo, Superwoman, that was fucking a hit, classic, and you don't play that shit?
So that's become my problem with the battles. The last one I watched was the RZA and Primo one.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, like these dudes don't do it right. Like it's not as amped as it should be.
Nah, the RZA was doing it right because the RZA was basically throwing out joints to combat that. Like Primo had all the tools. At the end of the day, Primo could have got RZA the fuck out of it if he was really on his game shit, but he wasn't. And at the same time, it's only 20 songs. So the RZA definitely has some 20 bangers that could compete with Primo's, but it all depends on what 20 songs Primo's actually putting out. And that's the thing. But it's all about momentum. It's all about, crowd control and you're saying the energy and everything, because it's almost like a performance. So it's like if Jadakiss puts on "We Gonna Make It," I expect Fab to either put out fucking I'ma Do It or fucking some other hard joint. I can't even think of it right now, but it's basically like, you know what I'm saying, or fucking Gangsters Don't Play with fucking Junior Reed. That's something that's to combat that. It's the same energy, it's like the same tempo, and it's just like, okay, and it still gives everybody a feeling. Cause you throw that shit in the club, niggas go crazy and everything.
Let me ask you this.
What's up?
Who do you want to see next?
Who do I want to see next? There's been a lot of talks about T.I. and Rick Ross. They're saying the internet is throwing that out. That would be dope. But me personally, I think Rick Ross could clean him up and get him the fuck out of here. Even though T.I. has bigger hits and bigger records, the thing is, a lot of people don't understand is that just because you have bigger hits and bigger records doesn't mean that it's gonna do well in a versus battle. Because people don't understand is that the motherfuckers who have the crowd, the motherfuckers who have the club hits, the club anthems, those are the niggas who's gonna win in fucking in versus battles. Like those cult classics, that those B-sides that everybody knows, that select few know, those are the shits that go well. Like fucking, for instance, you got Meek Mill's Dreams and Nightmares, the intro shit. Nigga, anywhere in America, if you play that song, niggas is singing along to that. But at the same time, that wasn't even his biggest song. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't even a single on that. That was just the intro, it wasn't a single. But that shit became his biggest song. Not sell wise, but on a cult classic level, that's a huge hit. You know, it's a huge underground hit. You know, and that's people feel, oh, he got better number ones. It don't matter with the number ones. It's about those B-sides and those cult classics that niggas could sing along and niggas gives you some type of feeling. You know, those I'm saying to the versus battle. You know? But yeah, man, we gotta talk. We definitely gotta talk about August Alsina, man. Talk about August Alsina.
I want to see August Alsina versus Will Smith on the versus.
Will Smith clean that nigga up. Physically.
So what is true? Because I've read a lot of shit. What's true? Because I know you be knowing.
So there was rumors. I mean, you know, people were hit there was rumors flying around saying that he slept with Jada, whatever. You know how Jada spins, you know, says some integral, spiritual, astrological. You know, we're not in a relationship where we're intertwined.
Yeah.
We have this higher, we have this position in life that's a higher authority other than us.
Yeah.
Where, you know what I'm saying, where we join and become one.
Where our souls are connected.
Yeah, our souls are connected. And they sing. You know, we operate the same frequency. You know, it's like, yeah, I can say that bullshit. So there was some, you know, so some rumors around with that. And he had an interview with Angela Yee, and he basically came out and said, I'm saying he got permission from Will Smith, because that's been a big thing that, you know, this swing.
Is that true that they came out and said that they have an open joint?
I never really said it. I never really seen it. They said certain things about that. Like he says, you know, that's his like partner. But I never really seen.
So it's not confirmed that they have an open relationship.
That I've seen, but I think it's out there. I think that part is out there because also even the backtrack, there was a show that Jada used to do with Mark Anthony. There was like some hospital, like she was like a nurse or something like that. It was like on US. I guess it was a hit, and Will Smith was he was a producer on that, and I guess at that time they were talking about they were swingers and had an open relationship, and Mark Anthony was sleeping with Jada, you know, allegedly, whatever, and I guess that was
Will Smith is dancing calypso on the boat with him.
Right, and I guess Will didn't like it or whatever, because I guess there wasn't permission or something like that, and I guess Will pulled the plug on the show, and at one point in time, they were about to divorce. There was some talks about that, but I don't know if it stemmed from that or if it was something else. So there's always been some type of rumors that, you know, that they had an open relationship or they were swingers, whatever, but I've never seen nothing in concrete or anybody even came out and even spoke on it. So now you got this young nigga that's getting some cougar pussy in love, kissing and telling.
And he won't shut the fuck up.
Won't shut the fuck up. And I understand. And maybe it is something to the point where it's some type of promotion, because he does have an album coming out, and at the same time, Jada does have a podcast that she does through Facebook.
Yeah.
So that's more promotion and everything. I know. I think she does it every Sunday. The show. So it's just like, so you know, everybody's tuning into that.
Yeah.
Because she said she's gonna address it. She said she's bringing herself to the table. And did you see the memes when she's talking about, oh, I got something to dress. I'm bringing myself to the table, and it was it was a reflection of her, or whatever. And they was talking to each other and shit.
Yeah.
So our eyes are gonna be on that. So I mean, it could be.
It definitely looks like some promotional shit. But here's the shit that I don't understand. What the fuck do we care? It's just like I was saying a couple weeks ago. We care too much about what's going on in these celebrities' lives.
I mean, we don't. I definitely want to talk about it.
I'm not talking about why are we talking about it. I'm talking about why are we talking about it? Like, why do we care? Right?
I mean, it's some shocking shit. I mean,
who cares? We don't know these people.
Right, but at the same time, it's just like, yo, we have access to the inside of these people's lives.
And we see it.
With social media. But now, and at the same time, these rumors is always coming up. So now you have one person finally saying that, I definitely did whatever with that.
My point is, we care too much about what these celebrities is doing, man.
I don't think it's about caring. It's a form of entertainment.
We shouldn't care, man. Let them fuck who they want to fuck.
Man, it's called, they're entertainers. It's entertaining. That's all it is. People looking for entertainment. I don't think people really care like that, but it's a source of entertainment.
So there's that. But then there's number 3. We got more important shit going on in the world right now to be worried about.
Of course, but
and then on top of that, if these motherfuckers got an open relationship, why is this even to be talked about? Period. If we've already established that these motherfuckers be fucking who they want.
I mean, one, because it's Will Smith. It's not like it's Will Packer. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying, if they already said, from time to time we fuck other people. Like.
But no one has confirmed that. And no one else came out with that. I'm saying that we know of or that I know of. I'm saying that I've seen. Now you have someone that's close to them. And it's and they both gone on record saying that they do have love for each other and that he looks at her, as this figure that he highly respects and that he loves. But I mean, and some people was like, yo, that's kind of, listen, he talking relationship wise, something different. You know what I'm saying? It's like for a nigga to start talking like that, yeah, I'm saying, yo, he got some pussy.
And then my final point on that is, everybody knows that when you get some poon that you wasn't supposed to get, you shut the fuck up about it.
Fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Right, like right now, there are people, right, that I would love to brag about that I'd have done XYZ with, but you can't because you wasn't supposed to talk about it, so you shut the fuck up.
Then Jay-Z said it. Yo, girls in the projects wouldn't fuck us because they said we talk too much. Nigga. Number 1 rule, if you got something that you want to keep a secret or you don't want no one to know about, shut the fuck up.
When you get some ass that you wasn't supposed to have, shut up.
Or even that's out of your league. Just
shut up.
Just shut the fuck up. And that's what happens. That's why a lot of these women ain't fucking with these young niggas.
It's just like they said when they showed the picture of Ray J and it said, this is what happens when you let a corny nigga hit it.
Then, basically, you come up with songs, I hit it first. Nigga, why? Nigga, shut the fuck up. Nigga, who
shut up.
And it's just like, I'm surprised you ain't swing on that nigga.
Yeah, and that's just like these niggas who be exposing females. Yeah. A female sends you some titty pics or some ass pics, and you showing it to people. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, I used to hate that. Yo, niggas be like, yo, look at that. I'm like, so what? Like,
yo, I used to say all the time, every time you show a pic that some girl sent you, that's one nigga who won't get a pic in the future. You fucked it up.
Niggas fucked it up. Niggas fucked it up. And there's another thing too. And it's basically like, well, even Jada could have been like, yo, I'm gonna get this little nigga something and everything like that, just so he can calm down. I'm saying I probably want to see what the hype's about, because there has been big hype with, pause, with August Alsina, whatever. I'm saying that he's packing, whatever. But at the same time, it's just like,
word, that's the word?
That was the word. And at the same time, she was probably like, let me get this little nigga something, whatever. But she probably wasn't saying, she probably wasn't thinking like this nigga gonna fall in love. Or is they, you know what I'm saying? And plus he also said that he talked to Will and Will gave him his permission.
Yo, crazy.
There's no way in hell I'm swinging with my wife.
No way in hell. Because you know what's the worst thing? What happens when that nigga swinging better?
Son.
What happens when that nigga swinging better?
And it's like if you're a swinger, right? If you're a swinger, like, are you there? Like, are you in the room? Do you want to be in the room? The whole. Oh, see, now we're gonna go and say. Now we're gonna go into the porn talk. You know, like, is Will a cuckold? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Was he there?
Oh, yo. So that's the shit. Like, if we're swinging, like, do I gotta know about it? Because I personally wouldn't want to know.
Dang. Because it's like, yo,
I wouldn't want to be in a room and the nigga that was banging you walk in the room and I'm like, here this nigga go. Like,
dang, because you don't want to hear that reaction. You're like, God damn, yeah, she don't do that with me.
And then I don't want some chick that I did something with to walk in the room. I'm uncomfortable as hell in that situation. Like,
exactly. This is like, yo, Hannah be like, yo, oh my God, I'm coming. Like, nigga, that's the third time she said she coming. Hold on, let me walk in there. Let me see what the fuck going on. What the fuck you talking about? You coming 3 times? What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? It's like, how did that situation happen? How did that go about? And it's like, how do you give another nigga permission to have sex with your wife, or even if that happened? You know what I'm saying? Because now Jane is like, she's basically denying it, but at the same time, she's not denying that they had sex. She's just denying that they didn't have a relationship. This nigga also,
she didn't deny the sex.
She didn't deny the sex. She basically said we're not in a relationship. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's the key word. So I'm looking at it like,
because I'm like, Jada, we all know you did that shit.
She's basically saying, yo, we're not in a relationship. And this nigga's talking about, yo, we in a relationship. And she was no. She said, no, I'm sorry. She said they didn't have an affair. Right. So the key words is basically like, oh, so there was permission. You know what I'm saying? Because he said, well, permission, Will gave him his blessing. Nigga, ain't no blessings to fucking my wife. Nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you? Blessings, nigga. What kind of blessing is that? Like, out of here with that, bro.
Oh, man.
But yeah, man, moral story is, man, yo, stop giving these young niggas something. Stop giving these young niggas something, and young niggas stop kissing and telling.
Yo, niggas don't know the rules of the game. If you get some pussy you wasn't supposed to have, shut your mouth.
So if you get pussy, period, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, period.
When you start bragging, when you start bragging about it, niggas is gonna be intrigued, and niggas gonna be like, let me see what's going on. And that,
especially if you try to lock something down, don't be like, oh, nigga, she does this trick with her tongue, and like, come on, man, that's young nigga shit.
Done. And I always felt uncomfortable, even back then. I'm saying when niggas talk about that, and I'm like, yeah, about what you did with this and everything like that. Just coming out the blue, unless it was something, I'm saying, of course, men talk. So it's like, unless it was something that you met in the club that night, and it was like, I'm saying, shorty was on you. You know what I'm saying?
And even that, you got to be careful with it, because I did that one time. Started talking about the intricacies of sexual type shit with a female, and the female ended up becoming your shorty or whatever. And now niggas are sitting there replaying what you told them in their head, sitting across the dinner table from your shorty. You know what I mean? Like, that's bullshit.
I got you on that. Nah, I mean, it is what it is. More will be revealed.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm not gonna tune in to Table Talk to see what's going on. I'll definitely hear the
I'll get the cliff notes.
I'll get the clips. I'll get the clips on Twitter and everything, and followed by the memes, because I'm just waiting for that.
Yeah, word. I'm with that.
And everything. But yeah, man, we about to wrap this up, man. And everything.
All right.
Well, was there anything else you wanted to talk about? Anything else you wanted to discuss?
I got a couple things, but we can say that to next week, because there's still going to be that kind of stuff next week.
Oh, okay. Oh, that was one more thing. So I was looking at a meme. They said, who got the best poon? Erykah Badu or Jada Pinkett? Jada Pinkett. Cause at the end of the day, I was like, yo, I think Erica, Erica got more power because she was turning niggas out.
But here's the shit with Erykah Badu though. All of them niggas was headed that route when they met her.
Nah, man. Nah.
Yeah. They always headed for the crocheted scarves. That's how they met her. They were, excuse me, ma'am, can you pass me that crocheted scarf right there? And she's like, crocheted scarf? Like, cause Common was a straight hood nigga from Chicago. Nah, bro, I'm telling you, Common was headed that route.
Hell no. Because you know why? Because now he's because now he's the reformed hood nigga from Chicago, and he's no longer wearing fucking clothes made out of hemp and shit. He ain't doing that anymore. He ain't wearing bottoms no more.
Yo, watch the Lauryn Hill joint with him.
What's Lauryn Hill joint?
I think it's called Retrospective of Life or something like that.
Oh yeah.
$15 ain't worth your soul. Watch that video again.
Right, but that's around the time he started messing with Erykah.
That's right before though.
No, that was around the time he was messing with Erykah.
I don't know. I think we're gonna have to pull some information on that.
Andre 3000.
Andre 3000 been wearing motherfucking blonde wigs.
Son, after he got with Erykah. After he got with Erykah.
I'm telling you, bro. And there was one more person too. It was Andre. It was Common.
Erykah.
No, but it was someone after Common and before J-Elect. It was someone else.
Nah, I remember it was Common. No, it was Andre 3000, Common, and then I don't know who the others.
I swear it was somebody before J-Elect and after Common. But I don't know. I used to think that Erykah Badu's Poontang was turning niggas out. But as I did a little bit more looking into it, I think the niggas was going that route before they met her.
Nah, son. She gave them niggas she did something. She gave them niggas the crystals and the herbal tea and gave them the detox shit.
The essential oils.
Yeah, and them niggas was like, yo, my third eye.
You got them niggas burning sage.
Yeah, all that, man. And you know what I'm saying, doing that and saying, like, you know what I'm saying, having frankincense and all that. Yeah.
Wearing bell bottoms and wearing bell bottoms with dragons embroidered on them.
With the crochet hat. Nigga really looking like Marvin Gaye in the 70s. I was just like, yo.
Nigga dressed like Trouble Man.
Yeah. And it's like, and at that point, I really didn't want to hear, Barefoot Common and bell bottoms. And the dashiki, preaching and shit. I didn't want to hear that at that time.
Yeah, I did not want to hear Like Water for Chocolate. Even though that album made that bad, I didn't want to hear it.
Yeah. I'm saying, listen, look into those two albums. Like, One Day Would All Make Sense, Water for Chocolate, it was around that time. It was all around that time. You were saying he was messing with Erykah Badu.
One Day It All Make Sense was before her.
One Day It All Makes Sense was like 98, 99.
Nah, no way. That was like 96, 97.
It was like 98, 99. Senior year. It was senior year.
Nah, bro.
It was senior year.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to tell you.
97, yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, it was senior year. I remember I used to kill that shit hot. Nigga, I had the Walkman. I had the cassette, the Walkman.
Yeah. That was the one with the Retrospect for Life on it.
Yeah. With Lauryn Hill. And then after whatchamacallit, and after he what was the other one?
Like Water for Chocolate.
Like what? Prove my point.
And then he did the circus joint.
Was it Electrical Circus or something like that?
I think it was called Eclectic Circus.
Something like that, yeah. Son, after he left Badu, nigga went back to regular jeans. He went back to regular jeans and regular clothes. You know what I'm saying? He got with good music. He got his life together. And he's like, I can. You know what I'm saying? He's so cool, man.
The Corner.
The Corner?
Then we came out with that song, The Corner.
Is it the one when he shot a deal in New York?
I don't know. I think it had the Last Poets in the video.
That was his first. That was the first joint that he was on.
With Kanye.
That was the first when he got when he got with Good Music. That's that record, and that's the joint where I forgot the name of the joint where he shot it in New York. Record. Yeah, that's when he left Erica.
Nigga said record though.
Cause I remember he hit freestyle. He was making fun of himself. I'm talking about that whole situation. He said something like when I left Erica, something like that. Yeah, I forgot what the freestyle. Yeah. He made fun of himself. He knew he was bugging.
He said something like they blame it on Erica. He said something like that.
He was bugging. So, son, that's what I'm saying. Son, pussy make you do crazy things, son.
I'm telling you, before the one day that all makes sense was before he met Erica. I put it out there. I put it out there. That was before he met Erica, and that's when he got on that bullshit after he met Erica. I mean, he was already headed towards that bullshit.
Nah, I think Erica injected that in him. That's what I think. Because he was the...
They wasn't together for 7 years?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't, but whatchamacallit, but around that, I'm saying, around that time, those two albums, those... like Water for Chocolate and One Day All Makes Sense, those are damn near back to back. Because Water for Chocolate came out like 99.
Like Water for Chocolate was 2000, and I just looked it up. It was 2000, and the motherfucking One Day It All Makes Sense was 97. That's 3 years, bro. He wasn't with her that long.
Yes, he was. When did whatchamacallit come out? One day, one day. The hip hop movie. Tay Diggs is Snot Licking.
I hate that fucking movie.
What you talking about? Love that movie.
I think it's called Brown Sugar.
Brown Sugar.
That's a corny ass movie.
They had the joint. They had the joint. Love of My Life. When they were talking about hip hop, when they broke it down, they were still together on that.
That was Erykah Badu.
It was for a minute. I'm trying to tell you.
That was Badu's joint.
Yeah, but that was on the Brown Sugar soundtrack.
Brown Sugar came out in 2002, nigga, 5 years after.
Right. And that was on the
So that means that him and her were fucking around for 5 years, bro?
Yeah, why not?
Nah, man. I'm telling you, Common got on that. Common started getting on that shit before her. Andre's always been on that weird shit. I think that she was a symptom of them on that bullshit, not the cause.
Nah. I doubt it.
Anyway, we're gonna end it on that disagreement.
Yeah. But like anything, I go by the name of Kobra Karate. I was sipping on something light. Tomorrow I'm gonna be drinking on Patron and Sprite.
It's your man D-Mobile across the global throwing up gang signs, aka Bill Cosby. Fuck what you heard.
Fuck what you heard.
Fuck what you
And we won't have to find